kızı. You had interactions, I know, with many celebrities and famous people of that time, many which I want to ask you about, but one in particular, I heard you speaking. Now, I don't remember that you spent a lot of time with Don Rickles, if I'm correct.
Oh, I love Don Rickles. That was later on. Yeah.
What was the Don the same personality? Like he was on stage busting balls. Nobody was off the.
It was amazing how he was brought into the clan with them, because he started calling Sinatra the Skinny Guinea.
Yeah, I mean, he was the only guy in public to bust him about mob ties.
Oh, I know, and everybody thought it was humorous, and they, he was making a lot of money for everybody. See, but when you get down to the ground rules for the mafia, if you're making money for them, they'll let you go do a lot of things. And when Sinatra okayed, he's funny, they brought him into the fold. See, what people don't realize, the mob controlled every nightclub, every casino where they worked. So they needed them as much as the mob wanted them to be successful and funny, because they're back in the showrooms and they always get down to money. My reputation with them, my knowledge, I found that out at an early age, fortunately. I was never made. Everybody thinks I'm a made guy. I'm this. They kept me clean for their selfish reasons, because they needed me to get all my licenses and all of that. And I did, once I found out how they really were, they'll betray you in a minute. I mean, they'll be kissing you one second and sticking a knife in you the next. Wow. Once you betray them, I mean, that's the problem with it. And that's why, once they started this RICO thing, and everybody started flipping, because they knew, if you're dealing drugs, you're going to get killed. If you did something against the family, you're going to get killed. So when the FBI or somebody came to them, that's why they started flipping, and that's what destroyed the mob as we know it.
Yeah, I read that Scorsese actually, he planned for Sinatra movie, but that the Sinatra estate opposed it, allegedly. I'm not sure of this, because Scorsese also wanted to portray the mob ties in a part of the movie, but they were like, no, we don't, none of that in his biopic.
Yeah, well, that's why Scorsese, I mean, is a genius. But when you try to touch Sinatra, it's not going to happen. And the kids know the father was very well connected, and they're still living off the accolades of their father. I mean, even though he married Barbara, which I can't understand, she was forget about him. This was like a streetwalker, and now she's Barbara Sinatra. Forget about it. I mean, I know her so well. That's why she hated me, because I knew her past, and I didn't mind telling people.
Yeah, we stay genuine, uncensored, and unscripted, and we always will, as we have to order our usual. Share us, subscribe us, and stay tuned until the next Wednesday. Ikuzo!